There's been a lot of Doom clones floating around lately, and almost all of them bite royally. They all try to be better than the game they're trying to copy, and that just doesn't work.
You can't out-Doom Doom. It just can't be done. That's why I kinda like the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki. It doesn't pretend to be any great innovation. All it tries to be is funny, and after getting your butt smeared by archviles, it's a good thing to have around.
In Dr. Radiaki, you play Macho Special Agent Banner, a guy with more Old Spice than brains. The evil Dr. Radiaki is blackmailing the world for $1 billion, and for some reason the government thinks you're the right man for the job.
Ugly sucker, ain't he? Dr. Radiaki is Japanese, but you'd never guess it from the accent. Atomic experiments have mutated this household appliance mogul into something only a dustbuster could love.
You enter Radiaki's island complex naked, armed only with a baseball bat. Don't complain, that's the way you asked to go in. The first bad guys you'll encounter are Radiaki's Cuban guards. I guess red labor is cheap.
Is that a cigar in your pocket? Or, well, never mind. They all look like Fidel Castro, which I like. Have you ever shot Castro in the face? You should try it sometime. It's very liberating. In no time at all, you'll have made it into Radiaki's sewer system. You can almost smell the excitement. If you've ever dreamt about fighting through radioactive sewage, you won't be able to pass up this golden brown opportunity.
As if the smell wasn't bad enough to knock you on your back, you have to contend with mutated lizard men and rat men as well. The monsters are very good looking, even up close.
I've got a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Okay, shoot. Go ahead.
You previewed Radiaki a few months ago, and you said it was going to have SVGA graphics and monsters and walls that don't pixelate at all. What happened to that?
Well, Future Vision decided that Radiaki wasn't the right game to debut that engine with. They are still developing the full-screen SVGA engine, though, and they plan to show it at the winter CES.
This is the auto map. It's one of the very few parts of Dr. Radiaki that isn't funny. It's pretty attractive, though. Much better looking than the line-based maps in Doom.
That's true, but it's not as functional either. You can't move while viewing the map, nor can you scroll it around. Plus, it doesn't map anything unless you're right on top of it. That's bound to annoy those anal types who like to get a complete map of the level before going on to the next one. As long as I'm complaining about things, I should mention the control system. Dr. Radiaki was designed to be played with a mouse, which is a device I hate using in Doom and every game like it. As a result, the keyboard control is very sensitive, and it's painfully difficult to line up an accurate shot, especially with the pistol.
There's no strafe key either. Yeah, the keyboard control was a bit of a letdown, but I like using the mouse. If you can get the hang of it, it's extremely accurate.
So you're saying I should be more open-minded?
About your rodential hostilities and phobias? Most definitely. One thing I like that Dr. Radiaki has plenty of is bosses. There are some pretty weird sights in this game, and the bosses are as silly as they are deadly. Have you ever been attacked by a 9-foot-tall German infant wearing lederhosen before?
Not that you know of. Not only do they look good, they sound great too. Each monster, not just the bosses, have something to say when they die, and it's always extremely goofy. Radiaki gets high marks for audible absurdity. The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki is by no means a great game, but it's a good deal of fun. There are some weak parts to it, but on the whole, it's enjoyable. If you can laugh with a Doom clone instead of laughing at it, it's doing okay.
Samurai warriors that disembowel themselves. Killer robots with toasters for heads. You just can't expect a serious game with that kind of stuff going on. Dr. Radiaki is good light entertainment, which is just what it was meant to be. The next time you can't find Godzilla vs. Rodan on any late-night cable station, play this instead.